Hello, I'm probably riding my bike. Sometimes after a long day at work, there's nothing I want to do more than just lie on the sofa, listen to some music, doom scroll on Instagram, and just melt into the sofa. But if I do it every day, I feel like my mental health deteriorates and I start feeling anxious and a little bit down. So what better way to feel better is to go on a bike ride. I've organised to meet some friends after work because I wanted to get a couple of bike checks in and of course see some good friends and eat some delicious food. It's late June, which means these orange flowers are everywhere, apparently called Chinese trumpet vine. They're pretty cool. And here I am at HPC Cafe. It's closed today, but my friends were there doing some cleaning, some preparation, and cleaning their bikes as well. The perfect chance for a bike check of two Velo Orange polyvalents. Here's Hyunuk with his diamond polyvalent in a lovely green colour. I had the polyvalent before. Sadly, I had to sell it because I needed to make some space because I've got too many bikes. A nice mix of Nitto and Velo Orange parts, and of course some bags from Hitch with this nice frame bag that I have in my Atlantis. It's got the pannier bag and the stem bag as well. I like that Hyunuk just really likes riding bikes. He doesn't get too fixated on the latest, newest parts and upgrading everything all the time. He just likes a comfy and reliable bike that works. And I like the look of this one too. It's very him. The Velo Orange polyvalents are really nice, all-rounder. Good for touring and long and short rides, grocery getting, and on gravel too. Works pretty nicely. I always enjoy riding other people's bikes, feeling how they set them up and just the differences, even just for a quick run around the block. Time for bike check number 2. Here's Koko Hyung with his majestic hair flowing in the wind like Steve Vai playing a guitar solo. He's got this step-through polyvalent which he got repainted in this really nice blue. I think this bike really shows his character. My favourite bikes are the ones that really show what the owner's like and the kind of riding they do, and I think this just shows how chilled he is. These interesting look pedals and mostly Velo Orange parts with a nice Selle Italia Milano brown saddle. I think the Velo Orange clunker bars are some of the best looking bars around too. They're really nice and wide and have a nice bit of sweep as well. Ghost flower, and the best way to strap a basket to a rack with the Valet straps and a nice Paul light mount. Lovely little details on this bike. I think since I took these videos, Koko Hyung has put some clean looking Velo Orange fenders on his bike as well, ready for the rainy season. I can't forget the hitch goods as well. A short ride around the block. Really nice relaxed ride on this bike. Perfect for grocery getting, cafe riding, just chilling. He also picked up this old Korean steel frame bike on Tangan Market, Carrot Market, which is basically the Craigslist or Gumtree of Korea. Nice beater kind of bike that you wouldn't mind us leaving out on the street when you go to a cafe or a pub. All that bike checking got us hungry. Can you guess what we're going to go and get for dinner? If you've watched my other videos, you might be able to guess. You might be bored of seeing these meals, but this one's slightly different. You guessed it. We're going for some cold nudes. Not kongguksu, we're going for naengmyeon. It's quite a new restaurant that's opened. A lot of the naengmyeon places, the Pyongyang cold noodles in a meat broth, are usually quite old-fashioned and well-established, but there's a few new, more modern ones popping up around the city. This warm, dry June evening is lifting my spirits. Much better than sitting on the sofa. And this bike is basically like riding a sofa anyway. By far my most comfortable bike. For short rides like this anyway. Just riding through the neighbourhood, having a chat, talking about the things we see. And we're almost at the restaurant. I think the restaurant's name was Yodam Bi Todom, which means like summer rain. A very poetic name for a cold noodle restaurant. I really love places that have lots of natural light streaming in. And this place did. Nice clean cold noodle broth. This one had nice cucumber flavour. Kind of like the cucumber flavour if you've ever tried a Hendrick's gin and tonic. The kind of fresh cucumber flavour you have from that. Really nice, lovely bowl of noodles. An unusual addition of rice at the end, but it kind of worked. Hyunuk knows the score. Clean bowl club. For me and for him. Success. Time for a coffee. Cafes around here are open till like 10, so you're never too late. But it's a weeknight, so it's too late for me to have some caffeine. So we need to find somewhere that has some good quality decaf coffee. And my wave got absolutely rejected by that cute little kid. Cruising through the alleyways of Seongsu-dong. We're going to go just around the corner to Loky Coffee. Loky have quite a few locations around Seoul. I think this might be the original one. And I have to say, it was one of the best decaf coffees I've ever had. Usually decaf tastes a little off, but this one just tastes like any other good iced coffee. Definitely recommend it. Time for a sunset ride home through the golden hour. I'm heading west back home, so I've got a view of the sunset all the way. I can't believe how busy this area is on a weeknight as well. This street always has tons of people on it. Every day, weekends, weeknights. Loads of fancy shops and Instagrammable cafes. I feel a bit old around here. But this weeknight ride of socialising and eating great food has me feeling young and energised. Why don't I do this every night? It's definitely better than looking at my phone. As always, I hope anyone watching this wants to go on a bike ride. Watch the whole video first, then put down your phone and go and enjoy your bike ride. Go and meet someone. Get a dinner ride or a coffee ride. I said my goodbyes to Hyunuk and enjoyed golden hour. It was glorious and stunning. Through the Seoul Forest Park, along the Han River path, back home. You're listening to some good music with a smile on my face. Enjoy the ride with me.
My head such a long time running wild. Maybe it's just the melody talking, but to tell you the truth, you're the one I'm wanting. You know I can't seem to get you out of my head. 'Cause ooh, I can't stop running. Shawty, ooh, you got me.
I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Peace.